I have avoided telling this story for years, not because I thought people would laugh, but because I knew some would believe it a little too easily. My name isn't important. What matters is that I've spent most of my adult life guiding people through remote mountain terrain. I grew up around forests, learned navigation before smartphones existed, and made a career out of taking others safely into places most never see. I trusted the land. I trusted my instincts, until one autumn trip changed that forever. In October, I planned a solo retreat into a section of mountain wilderness that barely appeared on public maps. No trails, no camps, no foot traffic, just elevation, trees, and silence. I wanted distance from people, noise, expectations. I packed light but smart. Shelter, food, fire kit, navigation tools, and protection for wildlife. I left before dawn and parked at the end of a forgotten service road, then walked uphill until the road disappeared into forest. By late afternoon, I reached a narrow stream cutting through a basin of towering trees. The area felt untouched, ancient. I filtered water, set camp away from deadfall, hung my food properly, and waited for night. As the sun fell, the woods did something I'd never experienced before. Everything stopped. Birds, insects, even the wind seemed to hold its breath. The silence wasn't peaceful. It pressed inward, heavy and alert. Years of experience told me predators can quiet a forest, but this felt different, intentional. Then I heard footsteps. Not light, not cautious, heavy weight placed deliberately on the ground. I stood slowly and announced myself, expecting a bear or elk. No response. My headlamp cut a narrow beam into the trees, and that's when I saw it standing just beyond the light. It was upright, tall, but wrong. The limbs were too long, the shoulders sloped unnaturally. Its head was elongated, animal in shape, but set on a frame that mimicked a human stance. Fur covered its body in uneven patches, and its breathing was slow, controlled, like it was conserving energy. We stared at each other. I didn't scream, I didn't run. Every instinct demanded escape, but training kept my feet planted. When I raised my deterrent and shouted, it didn't retreat. It only tilted its head, studying me with a curiosity that made my stomach twist. After a long moment, it stepped backward and vanished into the trees without sound. I didn't sleep that night. At first light, I found tracks circling my camp, deep impressions, wide spacing, claws unlike any animal I recognized. Whatever it was had stayed near me until morning. I broke camp immediately and moved fast toward my exit route. Midway through the return, while refilling water at the stream, the forest went silent again. A low growl rolled through the trees, not directional, everywhere at once. Across the creek, it stood, fully visible in daylight, larger than I'd thought, eyes bright, intelligent, not charging, waiting. Then something else happened. Voices. Human voices. Calm, technical, amplified slightly by radios. I heard phrases that didn't belong in the wilderness. Visual contact. Thermal confirmed. Maintain distance. Figures appeared along the ridge above the creek. Weapons raised, moving with practiced precision. Not hikers, not rangers. The creature heard them too. It dropped to all fours and ran, not away from me, but away from them, vanishing faster than anything that size should move. Seconds later, armed men surrounded me. They ordered my hands up, secured the area, and questioned me briefly. Their equipment was advanced, unmarked, their demeanor controlled but urgent. When I described what I saw, no one laughed. No one asked follow-up questions. One of them finally said, "You weren't supposed to be here." They escorted me to the service road and watched until I drove away. No report was filed, no explanation given. I've never returned to that area. I still guide, I still love the wilderness,
but I no longer believe we understand everything that lives out there or who's hunting it. Some forests aren't empty, they're monitored.